Alright guys, so you probably watched the video on the Garmin units that I bought. I think I'm going to try to go ahead and start installing them. So I guess the first one I'm going to do is the one up front. I have this Hummingbird unit right here, which I'm going to end up taking out. And what I'm going to do with this unit is I think I'm going to start triggering out my little John boat and hook this thing up on it. So yeah, right now I'm just going to go ahead and start unhooking all this old Hummingbird unit, and this one actually is hooked up to the trolling motor transducer that comes with it, but I don't like it very much either. I think I still have the old transducer, and that's the one I'm going to use on the trolling motor. So that's what I'm going to do first. Go ahead and start unhooking everything and figure out where I'm going to mount this screen up front. The front of my boat is pretty small, so I think I'm going to actually have to go to the side a little bit, and it's going to be, I don't know, this is going to be challenging, so stay with us. Alright guys, so oh, this is a mess. I don't know where to begin. I think I'm going to end up mounting it right there because, like I said, there's hardly no room up front here. God, I got a mess everywhere. This is my drop pin that actually goes right here like that, and then I have that cover that I made for because I don't have my foot pedal recessed, the new one. So I kind of made just a little platform up here, and I think I'm just going to mount it right there. And then I'll probably come through this hole right here with power, come around and hook it up. Maybe use some of these little things right here, those cord holders or whatever, and come around to the front or to the back of the unit and secure it right there like that. I don't use a power pole on here because I got lights that I hook up right here, LED lights, green and red up front. So I mean, there's really no room, so I guess I'm gonna have to put it up here up front. So that's what I plan on doing. I'll leave that so I can have room to deploy it right there, the trolling motor. Back here I took the ram mount off. I'm gonna end up selling my Hummingbird, but for the meantime I do not feel like, until I find a buyer, I do not feel like unhooking it. So I'm gonna have my unit right there, and I'm gonna do this one kind of diagonal like this, and then I can tilt it up, and then I can just use my Hummingbird just for lake maps right here, so I can get all my waypoints off of this and start setting them on my unit up here up front. The new Garmin. The bracket's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to have to find some thin bolts that I can go through the Garmin bracket and actually bolt it down to this one. So it's going to be a lot of work, and like I said, I'm just going to do it step by step. I guess I'll do the front one first. Right now I'm fixing to mount the bracket for the trolling motor onto the transducer, and I'll start with the transducer, and then I'll give power and see how if it works from the light pole. So just kind of stay with me. I'm just going to do it step by step and record as I go. So hopefully it helps, you know, if you're installing one in your boat as well. All right guys, real quick, I want to show you where I mounted the transducer. Make sure you line it up really nice, which I'm probably going to loosen this front end up and come up with it. I don't know, I just want it to be dead even, dead center. The box only came with one C-clamp here, so luckily I had another one. I mean, I didn't even use it out of the other box. Luckily I actually had two more. So when installing it, I go ahead and advise you to go ahead and use two of them to get it nice and secure on your trolling motor. So all I'm going to do now is see how much I need right here, so when the trolling motor goes down. Well, it's kind of confusing. Anyway, I got to figure that out. So that's what I'm going to do next, is figure out the cord, go ahead and mount the bracket down, and get power to the unit. So that's going to be the next step. So in the next video you'll see it all done there. Okay. Alright guys, so I guess I'm getting everything hooked up over here on the front. Got it mounted right here. Actually had to go in to the side right here to get to my power. I didn't want to expose it to the metal because it's something I'd be stepping on all the time. Same thing over here. That's the power to the trolling motor. Actually goes right there. Mount these cords right here. So when I deploy the trolling motor, I got to make sure all that clearance is right. So okay, let me get after it. All right. So I'm going to finish this one up, and then I'll move on to the back. The back's going to be a little bit harder because I'm going to have to run wires through the boat. So kind of stay with this. I'm also got to figure out how to mount the bracket onto my RAM unit there, or my RAM mount. So, okay, I'm trying to make this video short and sweet. So, okay guys, right. So I got the bracket mounted on my RAM mount here. Just real quick, show you what I did. Wing nuts with washers. Had to go to Tractor Supply because the thing with this mount, I don't know if you can see, I mean it's so tiny, the hose, and I didn't want to alter the mount there and bore out the hose any bigger or anything, so I ran to Tractor Supply real quick, and what I got was size 8 washers, 8x32 wing nuts, and 8x32 by 1.25 inches little bolts there. Wing nuts made it a lot easier. Put a washer back in front of the wing nut, tighten it down. Just make sure you have a screwdriver so you can put it over here on the other end here, and then make sure you tighten down your wing nuts really good. So just wanted to share that with you because you don't get anything in the box to mount to a RAM unit, so you kind of got to improvise on that a little bit. But it was easy. Didn't take but maybe 3-4 minutes to get that thing mounted. So now that's mounted, I'm going to go ahead and run the wires to it. I'm going to leave my Humminbird wires here until I sell my unit. I do not feel like taking the transducer off and the power cord just yet until I know I'm going to sell it. I might still run my Humminbird unit as well, like I said, just for the lake maps, but in the meantime I am going to be predominantly using the Garmin units. Just kind of be like a backup, and I think I'm going to just mount this unit kind of right here or something. Make sure I get clearance on my gear, you know. So probably mount it just like that, and can keep my Humminbird up front as well for like lake maps. So let me get after it. It's starting to get dark. It's getting cold again, and I want to try to get it finished today. If not, then I'll work on it one day after work. But if I can get after it, stay tuned, guys. So just, you know, stay with me. All right, guys. I know you probably can't see, but I'm running my power cord right there. Oh shoot! Dang it! Keep those screws over there for that cover. So you see my power cord coming up right there. My transducer cord is going to come up through that hole, and I'll put that cover on. So right here, I got my the other end. And I'm tying actually into this black and red right here. I'm going to go ahead and tie that in, and you're probably going to need some duct tape and a electrical snake. So what I'm going to do is run that snake through the boat right here, this hollow section, all the way out here. Once I run it over here, I'll go ahead and tape the nope, I'm going to do it opposite. I'm going to run it from here to the back, tape the end of the transducer cord, pull it all the way through where it comes up through that hole right there, and I'll hook it up to the transducer and then finish running the rest of my wires at the back of the boat. But right now I'm working on the power source, so let me finish that, and then hopefully in the next clip you'll see everything put together. I'm running against time right here. It's starting to get dark. I already got that front unit up at the front, so yeah, I want to get this done, and man, hopefully next weekend, you know, I know I'll be going out of town Friday and Saturday. I'm actually heading to Choctaw Casino to see Little Big Town, and I'm going to be doing some gambling down there, so I'll probably post a video on that. But when I get back, man, hopefully Sunday I can hit the water and try these new toys out. Pumped up, super excited, guys. Oh, sorry guys, the lighting. So, you probably can't even see, but remember I said you got to snake this, I had to actually snake it through here to the back. Got my transducer hanging back here with my wire coming through. God, you can't see, sorry. I knew it was going to get dark, but I got my wire going through right here, and it's going, that snake is coming right here, and I actually just pulled it out, and there it is right there. I got it taped up in the transducer cord. So I'm fixing to untape it and run it through the hole right over here on the back side. You can see it right there, and then it'll hook up to the transducer port, and that's pretty much it. The wires are ran. All I got to do is mount the transducer to the transom, which I don't know if I'm going to do that today. If I can find the light back there, I'll work on it, but I'm going to go ahead and just get it just wired in, put everything back together, kind of clean the boat a little bit, and I guess I will work on that transducer tomorrow if I have time to have a little bit of daylight, which I don't know yet. I might do it, I might not, but I'll get this hooked up and then I'll have both the units turned on so you can see it. And yeah, man, they're both mounted up here, man. I'm pretty pumped up. So all right, I'll see if I can get a final video here in a minute and show you both of them on. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see, but I got all my units mounted, everything right. The light is kind of bright. It's gonna be my Hummingbird unit right there. Got that one Echo 9 right there, both in the cockpit, and as you can see up front, I have the other one going. So I know the lighting sucks right now, and I've been at it all evening. Finally got everything mounted the way I want it. As far as the Hummingbird, it's for sale, guys. If any of y'all want a good unit, transducer, lake map card, I guess I'm starting it out like at 400, but 400 are best offer. But it's a good unit. I need to sell it, and then another way I can just keep these two units, the Echo, the Garmin. So I'm gonna go with Garmin. But for now, I didn't feel like unhooking it and taking the transducer off and pulling all the wires through it. So I left it hooked up. Like I said, once I get on the lake, I'm gonna get all my waypoints off that and mark them on these units up here, and then save them, and then eventually just take the Hummingbird off. But for now, I'll just leave it hooked up until I can find a buyer, get rid of it. Yeah, so hope this video was informative for you guys. It was a little difficult running all the wires through there. Not difficult, but you know, it took a little bit more time to put the cockpit unit as opposed to the front unit. Was pretty easy. I still have to hook up my transducer. I got it right there, so that's got to be level in the back, and it's already gotten dark, so I'm just gonna wait and do that another day. And I guess I could show y'all what it looks like after I'm done, but I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out. So thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, we'll catch you on the water on the next video, so we can see how these toys work on the water. So thanks for being, guys. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't liked, and subscribe to our channel, Botello Outdoors.